Hello YouTube, my name is Alexis and I live in the Washington DC area, and I'm coming to you today because of my weight loss option number 100. I've looked at thousands and thousands of videos on weight loss and what to do and what not to do and the weight loss surgery and the three different types of surgeries, and I have been talking with a physician and actually doing weight loss visits trying to figure out if this is really what I want to do as far as weight loss surgery. So at the moment, tentatively, I have a date of May 1st, 2012, which is about 2 to 3 weeks from now. So of course, for all of you that have had the surgery or any kind of surgery, I'm getting a little antsy and thinking, is this the thing to do? Will this solve, most of my problems as far as dropping the weight? So like I said before, I've watched so many videos and I get frustrated with videos because people ramble and I don't want to ramble. So I'm going to go ahead and get to the real deal. I am about 5'2", 5'2", 235 pounds. I've been that way seemingly forever. Of course, in high school or when I was much younger, I was a little smaller, but always been a thick kind of girl, a heavier set kind of girl, and of course in the African American culture that's accepted to a certain extent. So I never really worried about it so much. I began to worry about it when I began to work out, stop the sodas, stop the bad foods, and sure, I'll drop 15, 20 pounds, but that's it. It goes no further than that. Um, Maybe about 5, 10 years ago, I was diagnosed with PCOS, polycystic ovary syndrome, and that scared me because I do want to conceive once again. I already have one child. I want to have another child, but of course, I am 36. I have the extra weight, and then the doctor is screaming PCOS. And I'm like, okay, something needs to be done. Um, so, where do I go from here? I have parents, of course, that are still living, thank God. They're small people, and they deal with um, heart disease, etc. And I know that's due to lifestyle, and they're Southerners, etc., etc. But I just worry that I will develop those same chronic health conditions. And by the way, I am a nurse, so I see it every day. And I sometimes I feel exempt, but I know that I'm not. So I have a few questions for people that are willing to answer them. Um, First question is, what do you think is the better procedure? I'm not going to even include the gastric band because my doctor was just saying that doesn't give you the best results. So I've been thinking about the gastric sleeve versus the bypass. Right now I'm looking at the bypass, but I'm looking at the gastric sleeve and I'm thinking, okay, that might be a good option as well. So from your experiences, what do you think would be the better of the two, being so that I am 235 pounds, which is a lot, but it's not a lot when it comes to bariatric patients. A lot of bariatric patients are much heavier and have chronic diseases, and I have none of them. Another question would be, please forgive me, I'm taking notes because I hate to get up here and get stuck like I see so many other people. So, recovery time is another issue that I have. Like I said before, I'm a nurse, and I'm wondering, when can I get back to work? I work predominantly in psychiatry, so I'm a psych nurse. So I do, of course, administer medications and things like that, but I'm not constantly on my feet all day. So what was your average recovery time? Another question, which kind of piggybacks off the first as far as which procedure is the best, is which warranted the better results for you. And I know that everybody is different, but I'm looking for people that are in my range, like the 230s, 240s, 250s, maybe 260s. But 300 pounders, I don't know if we would have the same loss. I don't think I would lose as much as a heavier person would because they have excess body weight. Another question I have is, what are some of the things that you can do now that you couldn't do before? Like I saw one person say they can cross their legs now, or they can feel this little collarbone thingamajig here. Just those little fun things that I'm interested in knowing. what you could do before the surgery versus after the surgery. And another very, very important question is, how do you convince your husband, boyfriend, partners, wives, etc., that you should have the surgery? The person that's in my life now is supportive of whatever it is that I want to do, but he told me I didn't need it, and what's my purpose of doing it, and thinks it's unnecessary. And I get it. I understand where he's coming from, but I want him to understand where I'm coming from. So if someone can answer some of those questions for me, I would appreciate it. And thank you. This is all new to me, this whole video thing. I hope I did a good job. So I look forward to your answers. And if you have any questions for me, I have no problems answering them back. Thank you.